Murphy, and today here with us we have Noah Griffin. Mr. Griffin, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, other than my name is Noah Griffin, I am a historian specializing on the Articles of Confederation and its appropriate time period.
So, we have a few questions for you here today. First being, why did the Continental Congress decide to ratify the Constitution?
Well, the Continental Congress decided to ratify the Constitution because the Articles of Confederation, which was the former founding document of the United States government, was inefficient because it gave the states too much power and the federal government not too much power.
Okie dokie. What was the Articles of Confederation?
The Articles of Confederation could be considered the first constitution the United States ever had, and it was adopted on November 15th, 1777 by the Continental Congress.
What did the Articles of Confederation do?
The Articles of Confederation created a loose confederation of sovereign states with a weak central government, which left most of the power with the individual state governments. This is what most colonists wanted because of the whole thing with tyranny and too much power.
Okay. Was the Articles of the Confederation a proficient constitution?
Well, Mr. Murphy, by no means was the Articles of Confederation a proficient constitution, because the federal government was too weak and could not collect taxes or force the states to do anything against their will, as well as to provide a more central government that the states can act upon for help.
How do you know that the Articles of Confederation were not working at the time?
Well, the first thing was that the states wouldn't contribute their share of money to finance the federal government. And since the federal government cannot force the states to hand over their fair share, this caused the government to, well, not have the money it needed to carry out what it needs to do.
Finally, did getting rid of the Articles of Confederation help the country for the time period and for the future?
I'm sorry, could you please say that again?
So did getting rid of the Articles of Confederation, so changing them, getting rid of them, help the country for the long run?
I would say so, because it allowed the country to grow, and it has, in turn today, created the government that we have and know to deal with more political issues such as wars and treaties and all sorts of stuff.
Well, Mr. Griffin, it was nice having you on our show. And tune in next week to Miss Abbott's News, and we'll see you next week.